Hello and welcome to my channel. Say hi to a happy day. In this channel, I would like to share tales and stories I personally picked and are my kids' favorite book stories. Let's enjoy listening while I read to you Disney's Frozen, Anna and Elsa, Memory of Magic, Chapter 4. Anna hurried toward the castle. She had a lot of questions for Elsa. If her memories of magic really had been removed, why hadn't Elsa told her? As Anna raced across the fields not far from the castle, she passed a barn where she knew Kristoff liked to putter. Through the window, she saw that he was inside. Anna stopped running. Kristoff had grown up among the trolls. He had to know something about Brock and his story. Anna slid open the barn door and hurried inside. Sven greeted her warmly. He nuzzled her pockets in search of carrots. Kristoff looked up from where he was polishing his sleigh. "Don't you knock?" Kristoff asked, and then smiled. "You're right. Where are my manners?" Anna replied. She walked over to Kristoff and knocked on his sleigh. "Hey, that's fresh coat of lacquer," Kristoff said. Anna folded her arms across her chest. "Are you ever going to actually ride on that sleigh or just polish it?" she asked. "I ride in it all the time," he said. "That's why it needs fresh lacquer." Sven snorted at the two of them. The reindeer knew the only reason Anna and Kristoff pretended to argue was because they liked each other. Anna cleared her throat. She decided to start over. "I was hoping you could help me out," she said gently. "Sure," Kristoff said, blushing. "What do you need help with?" Anna told Kristoff about meeting Brock in the forest. She repeated the story the little troll had told her about the night her parents had taken her to Grand Pabbie. "So what do you think?" she asked when she was finished. "What do I think about what?" Kristoff replied guardedly. Anna noticed that he was avoiding her gaze. He turned back to his sleigh and started polishing again. "Is it true? About Grand Pabbie changing my memories? About Elsa not wanting to tell me?" Anna asked. Kristoff shrugged. Anna walked around in front of him. He shifted so he was facing away from her. "You know something, don't you?" Anna said. She looked at him carefully. "Who, me?" "Nope," Kristoff answered. Sven snorted again. Kristoff shot him a warning look. Sven snorted once more and turned away. "We know absolutely nothing." Anna didn't believe it. She walked over to Sven. "I know, Sven," she said. "Kristoff is hiding something." "No, I'm not," Kristoff responded a little too quickly. Anna looked at Kristoff, then at Sven, then back at Kristoff. Maybe there was a way for her to find out what Kristoff knew and have a little fun while she was at it. Anna stepped away from Sven and slid the barn door shut with a loud thud. Kristoff jumped at the sound. Anna slammed the shutters, closed over the windows. Suddenly, the barn was dark, except for the light of a single candle. "Have a seat," she told Christoph. She motioned to a chair at a small table in the corner. Christoph gripped his polishing rag in his fingers. He sat down at the table. Anna crossed her arms and started to pace behind him. "True or false? You were raised by trolls?" she asked. True," Christoph answered. The trolls had taken him in when he was very little. They were his family. "True or false? You are an ice harvester," said Anna. "True," Christoph replied, dropping his shoulders. He was beginning to relax. This was all part of Anna's plan. She was going to start with the easy questions. Once Christoph felt comfortable, she'd ask the tough ones. "True or false?" Anna said. "You know Grand Pabbie, the elder troll." "Of course I know Grand Pabbie," Christoph told her. At this third easy question, his face relaxed into a smile. "Grand Pabbie and I go way back. Since you were a little boy," Anna continued. Christoph nodded. "So you were there when Grand Pabbie changed my memories?" Anna asked casually. "Yeah, sure I was. Christoph stopped. "I mean, he clapped his hands over his mouth and shook his head." Sven snorted. "Quiet, you!" Christoph barked. "Let the reindeer speak!" Anna cried. Both Sven and Christoph looked at her puzzled. "You know what I mean," she said. Although Anna was having fun teasing Christoph, she also really wanted to know what he knew. "I have ways of making you talk," she said playfully. She held up her arms and thought she was going to start tickling him. Christoph clamped his mouth shut. He shook his head again. Anna propped her hands on her hips. She studied her friend's face. She knew exactly how to get to him. Anna walked over to Christoph's sleigh. "Will you look at that?" she said to no one in particular. "What a beautiful sleigh. Is that a fresh coat lacquer?" Anna took a measured step closer to the sleigh. Christoph sat up straight in his arm. His eyes grew wide. Anna licked the finger and touched it to the fresh lacquer. She smudged the shiny surface. "Hey!" Christoph cried. "That's my new sleigh." He covered his eyes with his hands. "I told you I'd make you talk," Anna teased. Christoph uncovered his eyes and hung his head. After a moment, he looked up at Anna. It seemed like he was finally going to tell the truth, but then his expression changed. "Listen," he said. "It's not what you think. You should talk to your sister." So it is true, Anna thought. Grand Pabbie had changed my memories. He'd made it so that she couldn't remember Elsa's magic, and Elsa had known all along. Anna's face fell. Just when she thought everything was getting back to normal, she discovered another secret. I hope you enjoy listening to Disney's Frozen Anna and Elsa, Memory and Magic Chapter 4. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to listen to more of our favorite book stories. See you soon!